To begin with, we have this concept of the people from other planets as little green men. Are they green from what you know? Are they all the same?
Unfortunately, they're not so benevolent.
A fucking alien.
What's good? What's good? Welcome Area 51 here with your host Jimmy. Another day in the jungle. Give us a like, subscribe, and also become part of our community here on GoldenAirBoxing.com for more news and stories. Alright, so let's get to the story. So apparently, Teofimo Lopez said in an interview that he believes that Lomachenko will beat Devin Haney, and this is what he had to say. He says, I got Lomachenko winning the fight. The only reason why I say it is just the punch IQ that this man throws and what he does. He'll get you tired. Even though Devin has the conditioning for it, you gotta commit. You can't play defense with Loma. You can't play defense with Loma. You can't. You gotta attack by all means necessary, and I don't think David got that dog in him to do it. Then he says the size difference is not gonna matter, Lopez said. Loma's fought bigger guys than that. I mean, think about it. The Olympics, two-time Olympic gold medalist. He's had 400 plus amateur fights. He's even been in the program. I mean, 3 divisional champion. All those things. I mean, he's fought all. He's fought tall, small, all the guys that you can think of. I just don't think, even though Devin has a good jab, he's too scared to commit all the way with it. So these were the words of Teofimo Lopez about what he believes is going to happen in that fight between Lomachenko and Devin Haney, which is going to be next week, the 20th. Will be the May 20th, the Saturday, so coming Saturday, and this will be a really good fight. Now, my opinion on this is very clear. Lomachenko struggled with Jermaine Ortiz, and to me, that was a very close fight. I believe Jermaine Ortiz actually beat Lomachenko, but it wasn't a robbery or anything, but I do believe he edged it out, and I think they should have a rematch. But Lomachenko, and I said this before, he really struggled with Teofimo Lopez, and I said that Teofimo was going to beat him because Lomachenko hasn't fought an American who can use the jab well. Now, it is true that he did beat Tevin Farmer. I mean, not Tevin Farmer, but what's his name? Gay Russell Jr., and that was a really good fight, but he was a shorter guy, quicker feet, and when you try to go edge to edge with Lomachenko, you're not going to do too well. But Teofimo had that style where he could use his jab, and that became a problem for Lomachenko, who couldn't get inside. He couldn't get inside Teofimo for like 6 or 7 rounds, and then when he got in, it was kind of too late. We kind of saw the same thing with Jermaine Ortiz. The difference is that Lomachenko is going to have to work with a fighter who has a much better jab and who can actually move better and has a higher IQ, let's put it that way. Devin Haney has a higher IQ than Teofimo, who went literally ape wire when he fought George Kambosos Jr. You could see that he kind of fought the way that George Kambosos wanted to fight, even though he had the skill set to beat George Kambosos. He decided to go toe-to-toe and try and knock his head out, and he got put down. So that was a fight where he didn't use his head. But Devin Haney is not going to have that problem, and Devin Haney is not going to have to fight toe-to-toe with Lomachenko. You don't need to fight Lomachenko toe-to-toe. All that you need to do is basically just set up your distance, throw the jab, move sideways, and you're good. And Lomachenko is going to have a big problems because Devin Haney, one thing that he does very well is he cuts the flow of the pace. So once Lomachenko starts to get inside, all that Devin Haney has to do is just grab him, and that's it. He just throws the jabs, jab, 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 hold him, jab, 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 second hand, uppercut, hold him. Keep doing that the entire fight, and Lomachenko is going to be in real issues, in my opinion. Teofimo Lopez is a little bit burnt because he could have been the undisputed champion had he actually fought Devin Haney, and that wasn't the case. He decided to go a different route and instead fight Lomachenko, which was a big mistake because that would have not made him undisputed. Because Vasyl Lomachenko had the franchise designation, which is not really a title, but a designation. And in his head, he believed that he was, undisputed, but he never was. So I think it's kind of, he feels salty because George Kambosos couldn't do anything with Devin Haney. And George Kambosos beat the shit out of Teofimo Lopez. So it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard for Teofimo Lopez to let that go. Because he not only ducked Haney for undisputed, but the guy who beat him, Devin Haney, completely dominated twice. So I think he has some sort of resentment of that specific fight. And I think that, he doesn't want to say it. But I think deep down he believes that, Vasyl Lomachenko is not going to beat Devin Haney. Everybody wants a nice story, but Vasyl Lomachenko is too small for that division. And I think Devin Haney is he's a smarter guy and a smarter fighter than Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez beat Vasyl Lomachenko. And Jermaine Ortiz could have beat him as well. But I do believe the judges kind of favored slightly in favor of Lomachenko. But he could have beat Vasyl Lomachenko. We will not be talking about Vasyl Lomachenko. And honestly, Vasyl Lomachenko should give Jermaine Ortiz rematch fight. So that's my opinion on the matter. Give us a like, subscribe, and also become part of Golden Era here in the realest community of boxing. And visit our webpage, goldeneraboxing.com, for more news and stories. Peace out. I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.